reputation online, and 3, market the business to generate more customers. An insightful slogan of his company follows: website, reputation, and marketing, in that order. Help me welcome Kelly Smith.
Still a little microphone check here. Everybody can hear me good?
Yes.
All right, good. I'm really glad to be here. Thank you, Kim, for inviting me here. I look forward to talking to you. A long time ago, I became a graphic designer. My bachelor's degree is graphic design. And I was around a lot of interior design. I love interior design. It's a lot of fun. And any kind of design, I just love that type of thing. So it's great. So it's great to be in a group that is along those lines. Thank you for having me here today. I have some friends here today. My daughter's back there. She told me, "Are you going to embarrass me, Dad?" I said, "Yes, I've got you." So her and her 2 friends are back there. A couple other friends, Jim and Walt are here. So appreciate them coming down here today. As Kim mentioned, I'm going to talk a little bit about marketing today because this is new here. I don't know if you know this. You can use your phone as a remote. So I'm trying this now. It's the first time I've tried this. I hope this works. And you're going to have to get your phones out here in a few minutes. I'm going to give away something. Just have it available. I'll show you when the right time is. All right, let me embarrass Kim like crazy here. Let me tell her story. Yeah, oh, she's cringing. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, this is great. This is cringing. We've been friends for a number of years, and she came to me one day and said, "Kelly, I need a better website." I said, "Okay, great." So I went to her, came up with a price, worked on the website, and like a lot of people in the construction, any kind of construction related, anybody in Nevada was severely hit with the recession and things, and now she felt it was time to move forward, and so we built her another website. Then I told her, I says, "Kim, you got to market that site." "No, they don't want it. That means money every month." I said, "No, but you got to find you. If you don't find you, what's the point?" "Okay." So she gives me a check like this, and every month she'd give me money. I said, "Now you got to give me about 4 or 5 months here. It doesn't happen overnight." It's okay. So that's accurate, right? So she bit the bullet and did it. Now this was about December, and we marketed, and then in May she calls me up and says, "Kelly, you won't believe it. I've got work. I've got calls. My board's full. I give you the entire credit." I said, "Would you give me a video testimonial of that?" She goes, "Yeah." I was down at her place in 5 minutes with this little camera and tripod on her desk, with her giving me a testimonial of what I've done for her. So that went a couple more months, and then she goes, "Okay, I'm done. I don't need to market anymore." I said, No. You got to keep going. You can't just stop." No, I'm there. You got me on the front page. Everything's good." "No, you got to keep going." "No, I'm done." "Okay." So I turned it off. That was June. November, she dropped to page 2. And I called her up and said, "Kim, you ready to start marketing again?" She said, "Yes." Not happy. But we got her going. And then about 2 months later, she called me up and she says, "Kelly, I got the biggest client I've ever had in my life." And so that's her story. That's our story together. And I just wanted to share that with you. So we can do this. Anybody can do this. Marketing is very, very important, as you all know. All right, how many here do not have a website? See if anybody does not have a website. Only 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on, be brave. It's okay. All right, a few of you don't. All right. What is everybody's favorite marketing method? Let me get some answers.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth. How come? Why? Free, right?
It's testimonial.
Testimonials. That's right. There's a cost issue and a trust issue. And that's what happens when somebody gives you a testimonial or word of mouth advertising. Because somebody is recommending you, it's a friend, it didn't cost anything to tell them that, and so it's a big issue. Come on, phone. So I want to give you today, now, by the way, you do not have to take notes if you don't want to. I'm recording this. I will have it all on my website. You can watch it again if you wish. But you can just pay attention if you want. You can take notes if you wish. I'm not saying you don't have to. But so let me give you this little blueprint. As designers, you follow blueprints. You're given a blueprint by an architect. You want to have some kind of a plan to follow to reach this. So let me give you what it is. You got a nice little hallway. This is one of Kim's projects here. And first one, as you mentioned, it's a website. It's impossible to succeed today practically without a website. And it has to be properly done. Websites are not the same as they were, even 5 years ago, a couple years ago. They've dramatically changed. And the website wants to be something that people can find, the information that they're looking for on that site, and it wants to be able to be something Google knows what you're about. And that regards all the little, strange words like meta tags and all those kind of strange things like that, SEO type stuff. And so you want Google to find you, and you want people to be able to find what they're looking for. So that's the first thing about the whole marketing platform. And I'll show you some reasons here in just a minute. The next thing you want to do, now this is new as of within mostly the last year, is your reputation online. Your reputation now is very critical. How many of you have searched for something and you read reviews about it? How many reviews did you read?
2 or 3.
Quite a few, right? Yeah, because that's the big thing is what is your reputation. The reason for this is Google itself. Google, as you know, see, I have a master's degree in internet marketing. I learned how to market the right way, and I've completely changed how I do this. And Google is constantly being bombarded every single day, millions of times a day, of trying to trick the system how to get on top of the page. They know the value of being on top of the page. Google's fed up with that. And they said, what are we going to do to rank businesses one above another? How are we going to decide? And they decided, let's do reputation. Let's do people's reviews. So they got business A, business B. Business A has 5 positive reviews. Business B has 2 positive, 3 negative. Business A goes on top of business B. And that is a fairly new thing, mostly in the last year. It's been around actually 2 years, but it's really gone to affect this last year. So this is a major aspect now of marketing. Next thing is to market yourself, to get people there, to find people that are looking for your products and services. And we do it in that order because let me ask you what happens if you spend all this money on marketing and they find you got a lousy reputation. You just wasted money. What happens if you build a great reputation, or show a great reputation, and then your website isn't very good? All of a sudden, wait, something's wrong here. So you want to do it in that order, and that's how I structure my business, and everybody I work with. Okay. Now, I mentioned about the phone. I'm going to show you a whole analysis of somebody here in Las Vegas. I hope she's not here. I don't even know who it is. I picked her out of the blue, and just, completely out of the blue here. So, get out your phones. First of all, everybody here, you're going to win an online presentation like I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how I do this. It's very extensive, and everyone here will get one. Okay? I'm also going to give away 3 people will win a $500 mobile website. Or, if that doesn't work for you, if you already have one, we'll do something else with it, whether it's through another process or something else. So all you have to do, are you familiar with how to text prizes like this? All you got to do is text ZW77 to 71441. Does anybody not know how to do that?
Siri not available. Connect to the internet.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
don't have a
I'm going-
smartphone.
Somebody will, and then a little bit later here, we're going to randomly, you will get a message on your phone if you're one of the winners. I've got my tech guy in the back, Jim back there, he's push the button, it's completely random. We don't know anybody. I don't know anybody here. I just can't. I'm in the way. All right. Ashley, you can't enter this one. Don't enter this. Yeah. me know when everybody's done. Anybody has any questions if you don't know how to do it?
Recipient line.
What's that?
What's the recipient line? Is that one more one?
Yes. Like you usually put a person's name here or their telephone number. All you need is those 5 numbers.
Does it have to be capitalized?
Nope, it does not. So in the message body, you would say ZW77. Sorry, what? It is not case sensitive. All right, any questions? Anybody stuck? Yes, sir? Keyword is not found. May have a typo error. I'm sorry, what? Do it again? Just do it again. Yes? I can't hear you. Oh, Canadians. I don't think it matters. All right, we'll keep going here. And somewhere, keep your phones out. You're going to get a message that you won. And as soon as you win, raise your phone. I got it. All right, let's keep going here. Sorry. Takes a second for my phone to connect. All right. I just wait for my phone. There's some kind of connection. All right. What do we find when we go online? You guys are all familiar with Google and Yahoo and all those kind of things. You do it every day. We all do it. So let's do a little bit of analysis here. What we see. I typed in interior designer Las Vegas. How many in this room are interior designers in Las Vegas? None? Wow. Okay. Then good. I won't worry about when I'm about to. Perfect. As you know, there's a couple of things here. You know, these are the ads section. The top of kind of the yellow area. And you probably all familiar with this. I just want, every time I do these kind of things, some people don't know about some of these things. These are ads on the side. This is a map, a graphical map. And then down below we'll have a map listing. These are typically types called one boxes from Google. And they put them in little boxes all over the page. And so you'll know that something up there is an ad. And this would be the first organic listing of Google. Does everybody know what an organic listing means? Organic is something that Google says, we think you should go here. This is our highest recommendation for that phrase. In this case, it's Howes, and then Jill Thompson. Anybody know Jill Thompson? Okay. She's got the highest actual individual, because this is a business, a listing, a directory. So she's got the highest listing there. And then we'll scroll up. These are the map listings, and then little push pins here. And so there's the ones that are usually, can't go back to there again, but it shows in geographical terms where you are from those buttons. Okay, is this, everybody familiar with this? Am I beating a dead horse here? You already know what this is? Okay. Now, I want you to notice that listing is pretty bland. How are you going to pick one? Other than who's closest. There's really no way to tell which one I should pick. Okay? Let's go to, I picked the Inside Style one, which is the second one on the list. Just completely out of the blue. No preconceived thing. She has a pretty nice site. Her name is Jill. And it's a pretty nice website. There's a lot going on here. Don't really have much complaints. A few things I would change, but it's pretty good. If we go to her mobile site, we have a problem. 50% of all searches now are done on a phone. What do people want to see when they type in, when they want to find something on the phone? What do they want to see? They want to make it think. I want to push a button and call. They don't want to have to scroll, search around. They want blink and call. That's it. They maybe want maps, directions, hours, maybe some other things. But very simple, very easy to find. Hers is not easy to find. It's a very difficult thing to do on her. Now, this is part of our reputation report. We typed in her phone number. We find that there's one bad review about her. And I'll talk a little more on that in a second. In fact, we'll bring it up here. And then this side is the listing score, because your business is listed in a whole bunch of directories. You may not even know it, but you're in hundreds of them already. And some people don't know what's out there. A lot of times, they're wrong. In fact, Google is wrong 40% of the time. So we want to make sure that the information is correct. So in this case, remember, there's no green ones here. We're going to show you in a second. There's 8 yellow ones and there's 2 red ones. You want the green ones. Here's what it comes. These are the major directories. Google, Yelp, Bing, stuff like that. Every one of them has a problem. We'd want to fix that. In your business, you'd want to fix that for you, because it makes people easier to find you. It makes people, because Google looks at all these also too, and helps rank your business accordingly. So you want to fix that. We're going to get to that review in a minute at the bottom. If I go to her Google page, what do we see? Kind of boring, right? Kind of missing. Google gives you a free website. Every business has their own free website. This one has not been claimed or added or anything. So there's a bunch missing here. And so we want to fix that. You'd want to fix that for you. I go to her Yahoo link. Oops. Page not found. Now this is in Yahoo. Yet somehow, she's got a good ranking on Google. Yet you push on her link from Google to Yahoo, this is what you find. This is not helping her. It's not helping her. We find out how much traffic she has. We want to know how many people have visited your website. Do any of you that have your websites, how many of you have Google Analytics on your site? Only a couple. The best thing about internet marketing is it's the best industry in the world in terms of finding out how many people have come to your site. You know exactly how many people have been there, where they came from, what they typed in to find you. It's all available for you. It's good. We'll see here that she went along. All of a sudden, in 2011, she decided, let's market this business. Zoom. This jumped up to about 168 visitors per day to her site. Now it's dropped. It's down around 45 visitors per day. Now, I don't know if any of you are familiar with Google Panda or Penguin. Have you heard those phrases before? Those are search things, code names, I should say, that Google puts in. They want to weed out anybody trying to game the system. And so some of this may have been occurred because this is a really big spike. And Google's always questioning what's going on here, and stuff like that. They wonder what are they doing. All right. Now here's the negative review on her. Called 2 weeks ago, left a message regarding the project, told her to hear back. Monday, still waiting. Seems like it's such a shame she had such high reviews. This was on June 18th. On July 24th, Jill responds, apologize, if not returned soon enough. In time and manner, our policy is we do return within 24 hours. Somehow it got missed in the system. Now, somebody pushed this button, useful. Somebody said, wow, I'm glad I know this about this person. Now, I don't know what the value of an interior design client is. Is it $100? Is it $5,000? Is it $100,000? It's a lot. I know it is, because a lot of these projects are quite large. But somebody, she just lost at least one, and other people are reading this. So you want to make sure that these reviews are not about your business. You want to have them pushed down or something. You want to make sure you have a lot of positive reviews out there. Okay? Now I did this same thing. I just randomly picked 2 cities. I picked Denver, and there's a list of things, and all of a sudden we see something a little different. I'll go to the next one. I'll show you what I mean. What is the first thing you notice on this page? Those stars. That's the key now. Is that's what makes this person stand out. And a whole list of things. All of a sudden, wait, somebody's got a bunch of stars. Maybe I'll go check them out. Somebody's written about them. So it gives a little better idea of what people are saying about it. Now, I hope this person isn't in here. Anybody, is this person in this room? No. All right, good. The website's terrible. I'm here to tell you, this website stinks. They got a nice reputation. You go there, and they're horrible photos of somebody just pulled out a little camera and shot them and posted them online. I mean, you guys, I know you know the value of excellent photography in your business, and these guys have terrible photos. So that's my process: website, reputation, marketing. So you build a reputation, but when people get there, wait a minute, I'm not sure I want to do this. So you want to do that in that order. Okay. Here's another review I found of somebody. I don't know where this is at. I think it was Denver. How would you like to have somebody write this about you? This is an interior designer. They went 140% over the budget. They discussed the budget, accepted delivery of broken items. Let me discover the corrected myself. Horrible at returning phone calls. When people are mad, okay, let me back up. When somebody's happy with you, who are they going to tell? A couple people, right? And when somebody's mad at you, who are they going to tell? Everybody they can find. And on the internet, you can tell the whole world now, really quickly, very easily. So that's it. The internet is unfairly weighted towards negative. Sorry to say it is. But I don't know, this has got to be damaging to her, whoever this is, I don't know who this is, reputation, because if you, some of these, I can tell story after story here, I don't want to do that. I want to speed it up, you're saying? Well, Kim told me the reason we're starting early because Kelly, we want to give you more time.
Just take a second. You're such a marketing person, I swear to God.
Anyway, so we want to work on it. All right. Come on. Let me show you another thing that's happening. Come on, phone.
Can I just ask a question though? Because this is, when you have a bad review like that, how many good reviews does it take to push it down? That's what I want to know.
Well, obviously each of the platforms are a little bit different. Google or Yelp or things like that. Yelp is the wild card of this whole bunch, I'm here to tell you. It's the most difficult one to deal with. But depending on the platform, but you want to get a number of them so it pushes down the next page. Google, depends on which page you're looking at, but it only takes about 4 or 5, and also depends on how long they are. But it should push it down the next page. So, do you have one? Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
Let me show you something else that's interesting. This is, I'm not sure Jim knows this. This just came out October 28th. Google for years, has given you all this free stuff about your keywords and information. No longer. They're taking it away. And if you read the rest of this article, it talks about how this is a gut punch to small business. Because you used to I always wondered why they gave it away anyway. Because it's extremely valuable information. Well, they've decided they're not going to give it away anymore. So it's going to be more difficult to figure out what are they going to do to find you? How are they going to search for you? So I think what's going to happen is it's going to end up being paid. You're going to have to pay for it. I think that's probably where it's going to go. Anyway. So now, your reputation really is your word of mouth. That's what's happening. Your reputation that people type in about you, that is their word of mouth sharing experience with others. It is your reputation. And people are looking for, they're not looking for placement anymore. Being on first page used to be the ultimate goal. No. The ultimate goal now is they're looking for stars. They want to see those stars. They want to see what people have said about them. And that's the key here with this whole thing, is to get that reputation. So I urge you to do that. Jim, have we got a winner yet? Okay. Get your...
We have 22 people who have opted in. Would you like to put the slide back up on the screen?
If I can find it.
Tell you what we do for you. It is super powerful. You might want to plug your phone number in. So do this before you do that. Okay, that I will tell you is not a user error because I cannot tell you who opted in. So please try it.
No, it's not.
The phone number
mic right there. Jim, she's got a. Here's a mic, Jim.
I didn't think about setting up a Canadian keyword. Sorry about that. I'll tell you,
How many
I
Canadians
can't
do we
think of
have?
a really quick solution for
Oh, look
Canada.
at all those Canadians.
Um,
I love Canada.
I'm so sorry. Kelly does have the software capability and the expertise to work with Canadian clients,
Yes.
of course. I can't fix the text context for this purpose. He can analyze your website though, so you might give him a business card before you leave.
There's another way
from
too.
there. So there's the text information.
I made this site right there. All right. Technology. On my website, 5starmax.com, if you go to /interior design, one word, then you'll have, you can email me, you can do whatever you wish. I'll have this movie posted there.
I'm not getting it. I got Live Star Interior Design of Radisson.
5starmax.com, I have this right at the bottom.
I typed that in.
Right there at the bottom. 5starmax.com, interior design. Will get you the page. This movie's going to be posted on. I'll have some other information for you. Yes, Kim?
Okay. You're just gonna announce the winner right now, so we can.
Yeah, you can. Okay. Did you push the button yet, Jim? We got one there, one winner there. You got another one over there, and another one right here. Okay, so all three of you win a free mobile site, mobile website, or something equivalent that you already have. The rest of you all will get the same analysis that I've just done here. It takes me a while to do it. It's not something that's instant. So we want to go through it, and you all have that. If you didn't have the capability of texting in, send me an email. You can just go there, put in your information, and send it to me, and I'll give you the same thing. I want to make sure that Kim wanted me to help you as much as I possibly could. Any quick questions? Yes.
Advertise.
I'm sorry, what?
Advertise. Advertisement site, that's a type of. Is advertise a scam?
I'm not sure what Adversite is. It's not familiar with that.
It's someone that sells a service to get you at the top of the listings, and charges you by the month.
Okay. Anybody that sells you things, those kind of things, Google hates that stuff. They may last. I just had a customer the other day. He went away from me, bought one of these systems, was paying 3 times what he's paying me. It lasted 2 months, and then he dropped from page 1 to page 8. Google hates that stuff, so don't do that. Any other questions? Kim wants me to get out of here. I've overstayed my welcome.
We have lots to do.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. It's been helpful. Oh, gosh. Oh, thank you.
I think that what this proves is that we are just in a new world, and I know my brain doesn't think this way, and every student that's coming out and that we're dealing with only uses their phone, and I think it's just going to be more and more, and we haven't at NCADQ even imagined that, and we are not in that realm of even thinking about marketing in that way, so we got a lot of work to do, that's for sure.